Hi guys, it's Gecko Girl here today, and as you can tell, well, we did a couple videos a while back, okay? And those videos mentioned a toad that we found outside with no legs. And don't worry guys, she's not dead yet. She's living a very good life right now. We're doing the best that we can to rehab her. We actually were just on the phone call with the doctor. The doctor said as long as there's no red leg, which is an infection that toads get from, serious wounds like that. But we suppose it might have not been a bike accident that took her legs off. It could have been a weed whacker or some kind of predator. I have no idea what would eat her legs like that, so I'm pretty sure it was a weed whacker. And if it was a weed whacker, we were pretty lucky. Because it would have just taken the whole leg off. It would have left no hanging leg. But out in the wild, she probably couldn't even burrow down at all. So she probably would have passed away shortly afterwards. So we're lucky that we found her in the time we did. The doctor gave us a couple options that we can keep her, and if we're not comfortable with keeping the toad, we can euthanize her, and we're obviously going to keep her, guys. We're never going to euthanize her, at least not yet. But her wounds seem to be doing well. She's doing very good. We're actually going to go ahead and take her out. I'm going to put my gloves on, though, because we don't want her to get infected. Because it would be terrible if we were to. And, yeah, that would probably result in, having to remove the leg fully. But she's doing very well, and I'm very surprised she actually made it this far, living with that thing. But she will be permanently handicapped, but that's okay. I like handicapped toads. She's going to be a good girl. But we've been lately giving her some medicine. We've been giving her this. Some nice first aid triple antibiotic on her legs. And then we've also been dipping her into this hydrogen peroxide over here. So we've been dipping her legs into this hydrogen peroxide. And then we've been washing it off in some fresh water so she doesn't absorb it. And she's been doing very well. So I'm very glad that she's doing well. And she's living a good life. But let's go ahead and take her out. I want to show you guys the wounds and how well they're healing up. They've been healing up relatively good. Let's go ahead and take this baby out. Now, I'm wearing the gloves not for my safety, but for her safety, just so we don't get her wounds infected with my hands. So here, I'm going to show you these legs. Look at these legs. Oh, chill. Easy, baby, but here she is. She's such a good girl. Now, here, let me show you these legs. So, it might be a bit hard to see here. 1 second. Look at that. Yeah, she's kind of freaking out a little bit right now because I'm kind of, she doesn't like being touched too much. But look at her. Those are the legs. Now, she does have like a little reddish area here, so we're going to hope that grows back. Just the skin gets back. She kind of has a little bit of some scabs right now. Let's put her on back. But she's doing well, although she lost a lot of, wow. But just a quick, just a quick disclaimer to all you guys out there, and whatnot. I just want to just keep in mind when you're weed whacking or doing your stuff, make sure to keep an eye out that there's no toads or animals in your way while you're weed whacking or biking or, really anything. And if you ever find an animal with no legs, or it doesn't have an eye or something, or or it has like some kind of fungus on its back, or it has like its belly's red, or its legs are red, or it has a very big cut or something like that, etc., etc. Like some wounds or something that concerns you out there, guys. Please call a rehab center, okay? Please do it, unless if you're like me and you know how to take care of buffos like this. Please call a rehab center. That's all I'm saying. And if you do cut a toad's leg with a weed whacker, please call a rehabber for it. But I bet you if I didn't see this toad in time, it probably would have died if it went to any other house, because if it was hopping around by anybody's house, they probably wouldn't know what to do with the toad, and they wouldn't care. And it's just super sad to think. But she almost died, and I feel horrible for her. She was dehydrated. She was just in a rough shape. But now she's doing much better, guys. Just wanted to let you know that she's doing better. She's having the best time of her life, right? Well, not the best time of her life, but she's definitely happy not being out there. A while back, a couple days ago, we had a storm that flooded our backyard. We actually did a video on that. That was fun. But she would never have made it in time because she wouldn't have buried down. She couldn't bury down. She would just fly away in the breeze. That'd be sad. Or she would just like, something could fly up in her face and like a rock or something, like a tiny little pebble and get her. But she's good now. She's happy, and we're glad that she's living a good life. But that's gonna wrap it for today's video. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. If you can't, no worries. But I'll see you on the next video. Just want to give a quick update, tell everybody that she's doing happy and well.